So for this look, as you can see, like I didn't use any type of foundation, mainly because I am getting ready to take this off completely. But basically what I did was, after I apply my lipstick, because this lipstick is really super dark, I kind of noticed that around my lips I get like this beard type of thing, and I just to counteract that, I went in and I used my Makeup Forever concealer palette, and it's in color number 5, so it's the 5th palette in the darkest shade. And I went in with this orange, and I kind of used that around my lips, and also to like correct like my dark spots on my cheeks or whatever like that. But I used that around my lips, and that's kind of just like to get rid of the darkness and to cancel all of that out. I just got this palette a couple of weeks ago, so I'm still trying to figure out how to use it and which different ways I like to use it on my face. So I'm still working on that, but I will be doing a full review over this product. Under my eyes, I just concealed my under eyes with my Coastal Scents palette, and I used this color. Basically, it's kind of like the lightest brown, I guess you could say, and I use that under my eyes, kind of put it down my nose, also on my chin area, and then I kind of blended all of that out. Then I set all of that in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark, and as you can see, it kind of looks really natural. Doesn't look super cakey or look like I have a lot of foundation on. For my cheeks, I don't wear a lot of blush anymore, simply because I didn't want to like go in with like a pink or like a coral type of color, so I kind of kept it simple, and I just used my Milani bronzer, and I think this color is Soleil. Yeah, Soleil. And this is just like a light copper tone blush, and it's really sheer. I've been using this color a lot on my cheeks because I'm kind of getting out of wearing a lot of blush, but as you can see, it just kind of brings everything together without looking too much, and it kind of adds a little warmth to my face. So it's like a golden tint. Let's see if my camera will pick it up. Under it, I took my concealer palette from Makeup Forever, and I just used the darkest color, and I just contoured my face with a regular foundation brush, which I'll show you here, like a foundation brush like this. I know a lot of people like to use the palette and they like to contour before they set their powder, but for this look, I just took it, and after I set my foundation, after I set the concealer and everything in, I took this brush and I kind of dragged the concealer down, and then I blended it in, and as you can see, like, it didn't get cakey or anything on my cheeks, which is what I like, because for a long time I've really been looking for a dark concealer to contour with, and I finally found one. So that's that. So I remember, like, I did a look like this about a year ago in the summertime, and this is before I ever had any black lipsticks, and like I kind of was working with what I had. So to achieve this look, instead of going out and trying to look for a black lipstick or high core, you can take this, like a black liner, any type of liner. This happens to be a brow pencil, and it's from NYC, I believe. It's just a black brow pencil, and what I did was I lined my lips with this and then kind of filled in the outer corners. Then I went in with my jumbo pencil in Black Bean. This is from NYX, and it's really messy, but what I did was I took a lip brush and I applied that to the center, and then to keep all of the product together so it wouldn't move around my lips, I just set it with like a regular black eyeshadow. And I think that when I first did the look, I used Blackout, which is from Urban Decay, and it's also in the Naked 2, which I'll show you. I just set it with Blackout, which is this color right here. I also have it in the 15-year anniversary palette from Urban Decay. And honestly, that's like my favorite black. It's the darkest black that I've ever owned. For my lips, I did use Haute Core. She ordered this lipstick for me a few days ago. I want to say I got it on Tuesday or something like that. And like, at first I was really super excited about this lipstick because it was like a matte black, and I was just like, ooh, a matte black lipstick from MAC. I could really use that. But honestly, like, if you see it in the video, like, the color isn't super pigmented. It goes on really streaky, and at first I was like, wow, I thought that I was really gonna like it. And the lipstick is really creamy, but if you know, like, if you watch my video before, I've said that I like to just set my lipstick and go. And honestly, like, I find that I really can't do that with Haute Core. Like, I can't do that at all. Like, I actually feel like I have to set it with something over it because it'll move around on my lips. Like, when I was putting it on, like, I feel like I had to constantly apply this lipstick, and it was like, wow. And then as you can see, like, on the sides of my lips, like, I've had it on for a little while, and like on the sides the colors are like bleeding through. Somebody would be calling me right when I'm filming. I'm not gonna answer the phone for her. Okay, so basically, like, the color like started bleeding like on the sides of my lips, and I constantly have to reapply. So if I were to ever wear like this lipstick out, I would have to take it with me, and that's not something that I want to do. Like, I do that anyways. Like, I like the touch of my lipsticks, but with this color, because it's black and you want it to be neat and it can get a little messy when applying, like, it's kind of like I don't want to have to go through all of that just to wear black lipstick. So if you're gonna wear a lip like this out, then I would suggest doing just the lip liner and then setting it with a powder, and then it'll last all day and you won't feel like you have to constantly touch it up. Another lipstick that I guess you could say is kind of similar but not really similar to Haute Core would be Firm Form, which is like my favorite black. Like, I was really happy about this lipstick. As you can see, it's like really, it's not actually like a matte black, but it is a matte lipstick. It has like this copper tone glitter to it, and it's like dark, and it has like golden glitters in it. And I like this way more than I like Haute Core, which I'll show you both the lipsticks side by side. Now, Haute Core is darker, and I think that Firm Form is showing up a little bit more brown on camera, but on my lips it is actually kind of dark. Like, you can't really tell, but I think that I prefer Firm Form over Haute Core simply because like the color, it has like more texture to it, so I don't feel like it's like sliding all over my lips. And on top of that, it's just like it lasts better, and I just think that it looks better on me personally. These lipsticks, I feel like if you didn't get Haute Core, like, you really didn't miss out on much. There's tons of black lipsticks out there. There are tons of dupes for. There's other ways you can get this look without actually going out and buying this particular lipstick. But overall, I'd have to say I'm not a real fan of it, just simply because I felt like I had to do too much just to get it on my lips. Even though the product is super creamy, I feel like it's not as pigmented as Firm Form, or as pigmented as any other lipstick that I would try. So yeah, those are my thoughts over it. Yeah.